Yeah, well, I'm sort of shot myself in the foot by not videoing me putting it back together. But to be fair, there's hundreds of hundreds. What? Hey, there's several videos on the YouTube that show you people putting bikes back together again. So this is the end result with the pink tires and the blue bits, and I'm very pleased. I've been out for a couple of shakedown runs around the estate. The biggest problem I had was I hadn't put the chain on properly, but I've resolved that. Um, and let's just run over it a bit. Not run over it, run through it. So we got my 3-spoke wheels, which I got before I even got the bike frame, with pink Kenda tyres on them. That was they're 30 quid a time. The tyres for the two with tubes, so that's good. The wheels only cost me a fiver. They will probably cost more than that if you wanted a pair. The bike, again, that didn't cost me anything. It was just stripping it down and respraying it, and then various bits. One day I might buy a capture card. I doubt it though. But yeah, we're looking at the bike that I got. There's one currently available on eBay for like 60 quid. It's one of those universal ones where they just repaint it and bolt different wheels on it and give it a different name. So they are fairly common-ish. It's what, if you wanted to look it up on YouTube, they call them Walmart bikes. It was available through Halfords initially for about £150. It went on sale at like £55. You go on the Halfords website nowadays, which is going to take time to load because of my buggering computer, but you go on the Halfords website, and the nearest sort of thing that they have, where's it gone? I don't want that. That's what we want. That's waking up slowly. But anyway, yes. So basically the same frame is an X-rated Shockwave, and you can tell it's the same frame. One by the crank, and then also by the various axle points, and the stem is a bit of a giveaway as well. So we can have a look at the Shockwave, and no, the Quarter, the blue one. That's the cheapest one. Right, so you see it's got the same. Oh, focus up. It won't. But it's got the same head. No, whatever it's called, and then various giveaways, like I say, like the size of the bottom sprocket and stuff. So that one is 125 quid currently. So basically the same bike again, 125 quid. Next model up, 135 quid. This is the X-rated one, so it's a different name again. See, that one was an X-rated Quarter. This is an X-rated Shockwave. I got an Indy Fierce. It's basically the same bike, but this time you've got 5-spoke mags. The cheap mags, obviously, but that is 135 quid. Now, having a quick look round, and they do a bike with the same 3-spoke wheels that I have now got on my, basically this frame, but with 3-spoke wheels, and they call it the Zombie Slackjaw, and it's 200 quid, but it has the 3-spoke wheels and some funky orange tyres. So to buy the bike new would have been between 130 and £200. Now, that being said, I got mine without any wheels at all, so I had to buy the wheels separately. It's a different frame on that, but the wheels are the same. This is the thing. So in order to get those wheels on the bike that I have, it would have been £300. Brilliant. But now we go and we just try and find the wheels on their own, and we have a quick look on eBay, and they kind of start at 50 quid and 40 quid without tyres. So that's, say you got the budget one, which is the 125 quid one, right? And then you add in an extra 50 quid for wheels. So that's 175 quid. Then, because I got pink tyres, that's another 30 quid. So that's 200 quid already. So it's one of those where, yes, it would have been easier to go and buy my own. Oh, and this is the other thing. If you can't find them in the UK, like those two, it means you've got to go abroad. And when you go abroad, that figure there, that's mad. I wouldn't even be able to tell you if mine were genuine mongoose, let alone from a photo. So, because they were used on mongoose bikes back in whenever it was, but they've got the little, you can't just see it, but the mongoose sticker on them. Mine don't have that. They were sort of mass produced as well. So actual mongoose ones are a stupid money, like 140, 180 quid a pair, whatever, you know, or 100 quid for one. But then, you know, the standard W3s like I've got, you're looking at 40 to 50 quid. So it's very strange how it works out. So as I say, the same bike, that one, with the wheels that I want, is the wheels that I've ended up with is 140, 150 quid. And as I say, the bike that I got didn't cost me anything. The wheels cost me a fiver. So yeah, I think I've done quite well in that respect. Where I haven't done quite well is in the customizing. So let's go back to that. Okay, so now that explanation's out of the way. The pedals that I bought didn't fit, so I need to order some more of those, because I genuinely didn't realise that these were 1/2 inch threads and not 9/16 or 9/8, whatever it is, because I'm an idiot. And then that there, I was gonna see what other names could go on it, but it seems appropriate to stick with the original manufacturer name, even though it's all mass produced by the same people, as I just explained. That kind of self-explanatory. And then it's paintwork. The chain, there's been a bugger to get to fit, but it works. It's nice and pink. So that is a oxide one, I think. Yeah, dark side. So it's an Oxford chain, but it's pink, so that's cool. The seat is I think it's a Salt Bmx seat, but it's one of their junior ones, so it was only like 7 or 8 quid. And an adult one's like 15, but it works for this. The V-brake at the back, that's just a cheap kit from eBay. The brake pads, I think, are just cheap pads because they're wearing out already, but they are also pink, so that's fun. The front V-brake I reused. The grips were cheap from eBay, the bar ends were cheap from Wish, and the brake levers were also cheap from eBay, as were the cables. Yeah, but it's mine, it's my individual one. It's had enough modifications to make it stand out a little bit, and it's gonna get me fit, hopefully. But yeah, I'm pleased with it. I've worked out that in order to get it in the car, because it is just so long now, my brain still doesn't acknowledge that these are 20-inch wheels, so that's at minimum like 60 inches across, and the back of my car is only, I think it was something like 53. So yeah, I'd either have to take the front wheel off and bend the forks, or what I can do is turn the wheel 90 degrees and just lift the whole stem out, and then all I've got to unbolt it and lift it out, because then all I've got to do is bolt it back in. So that would be the easiest way to get it in the car. But we're going to have to test that, so that'll probably be the next video, is me trying to get this into my car, because my car is very tiny. But yeah, that's the overview of my own personalised custom indie bike, where it's cost me 130 quid to put it together in parts. As I say, I mean, by the time you've added the wheels and the tyres and the brake blocks and the seat post. Oh, the seat post, I forgot about that. I repainted that. That should have been the best part of 30 quid, but it cost me a fiver. But yeah, the amount I've saved on comparison to retail prices is astonishing. Basically, if I were to buy this bike retail and the wheels retail, it wouldn't have been worth doing. But now I've got my own custom, mostly pink bike. So yeah, I'm very pleased with it. I've been around the block a couple of times. I am woefully unfit, which is the whole purpose of this. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Obviously not so much in the weather that we're currently experiencing, but that is my bike. And I got to be honest, I kind of want to do another one. This is definitely more street oriented with the tyres and the seat and everything like that. I kind of want to do myself a dirt version. So a slightly smaller crank and knobbly tyres. The guy that gave me this bike, yeah, I may have already done a deal with him for a second one, which will probably be a different colour, but that's a way down the line yet, because I just want to get this one bedded in and working. Yeah, so that is my... Oh, I've named it. I keep forgetting. I tend to name my vehicles. bizarrely, but this one, because of that, yeah, this one's called Jonesy, and if you know why, leave it in the comments. But yeah, my bike's called Jonesy. I'm very pleased. I am unfit. I've been around the block twice, and it just kills me. So, and now I have to use this a lot more, and also quit smoking. But there we go, that's the overview. It's a handsome beastie. Now I've got to think about how to secure it when I'm out and about, because it looks good. Somebody's probably going to want to nick it, even though it's not worth anything parts wise. Yeah. Alright, I'll leave you there. See you later.